An interesting announcement out today from Rome Resources. Here to tell us more, Klaus Eckhof. Klaus, what's it all about?
Well, it basically shows that we got serious backing from Oak Securities, who are very supportive, and you saw that they're happy to fund everything till the IPO commences. And we're still pretty certain that it will be the first or second week of July, but when it's another 5 days delay, we don't want to lose time on the ground. So it's very welcome that Oak Securities is helping us on that. And the team is on site. The drill pads are ready and the drill rigs are there. So everybody is geared up for starting immediately, so as soon as the IPO is completed.
Yeah, so you spent quite a lot of time sort of getting this all in place. And when the IPO is completed and you get cracking, the news flow is going to be coming thick and fast, I imagine.
Yes, that's what we're trying to achieve. We don't want to lose time, and because if you have the overheads in the DRC, they don't go away. If you do nothing, it's still overheads there. So we want to go up aggressively with 2, maybe 3 or 4 drill rigs down the track in the next two months, and then come up with results also very quickly. As we discussed previously, that the company has a Niton on site. If the results, we can see what the tin grades are, and we can see what the width is. So we can update the market even before the assays come in with a little bit of a variation, -10, -20%, but very comfortable to talk about grade and width.
Yeah, so I mean, to remind the viewers and listeners, the grades on offer here are actually sort of world class, aren't they? I mean, they're almost unsurpassed in terms of recent tin intercepts by anybody.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, it's the grade is 10 times, 20 times higher than in the world. Then on top of that, you have the width is also a lot bigger, and the continuation is very, very much supportive of showing a big resource in a short period of time.
All of which is taking place against the backdrop of a potentially strong uplift in the tin price.
Yeah, I mean, even nowadays, the tin price at 34,000 US is very high for us already anyway. But we're pretty sure that there will be an uplift on that one too, maybe only periodically. But usually we don't think, that the tin price will come down a lot more, because at 20,000, 25,000, there's hardly any companies around the globe who can make money with it.
And so there's some speculation around that actually the company, as it is about to become an AIM vehicle, may not itself exist for very long, because it may become the target of an acquisition by a larger company. I believe there's a significant neighbor not far away from your own assets.
Yeah, I mean, I can't talk about on behalf of Alphamin, but certainly, there's interest out of Asia too. So it's not necessarily just a neighbor. And there's not much tin projects in the pipeline anywhere around the globe. They're very difficult to find. I mean, gold is difficult too, but not as difficult as tin. So it's a lot harder. And then you have the grade too, So if you go to Asia, you go to Australia, you're looking at 0.1, 0.2%, which is a fraction of what you have in the DRC. So there's not much options around, for anybody who wants to play in the tin sector.
Yeah, so I mean, it really isn't that many junior listed tin companies, to put it another way. I mean, the choice of listed tin companies on the AIM market and in London in general is sort of, you can count them on one hand. And, the grades that you're offering are nowhere to be seen.
Yes, I mean, that's correct. I mean, there is not much around. I mean, wherever you go, you will find, that the grades are way, way lower. And then the intercepts, they're talking about 30 centimeters or 40 centimeter intercepts. So and that's about it, And then you go underground too, usually in those jurisdictions, which is very expensive too. So yeah, there's nothing really comparable on the market.
So before we sort of draw this brief update to a close, what's the brief summary on the timetable now and the way the company is going to be sort of financed into the autumn, the sort of the bullet points on that?
Yeah, bullet points. I would say closing of the capital raising probably middle of next week, end of next week. After that, the listing on the 1st or 2nd week of July. And in conjunction with all of that, as we discussed previously, we will kick off with the exploration immediately.
Yeah, so plenty of news flow
Yep.
as soon as you get it all done, and Oak Securities strong in support in the background.
Yes, very much so.
Very good. Thanks for joining us, Klaus Eckhof.
Yep. Thank you very much for your time too. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.